So my boyfriend just called in the middle of me recording. So now I have to start over. Hi guys, welcome back to B's Corner. Today we're going to talk about what actually do Brittany do. Let's get started. What do I do? Currently I do have my own business. It's called the Executive Administrator, which is a virtual assistant company that assists clients who technically don't want to hire a actual assistant full time, but they just need somebody to kind of like help organize the mailbox, their inbox. Organize their inbox or mail. If you have a business, you need help sorting mail, things like that. So sorting mail, doing, I call it detoxing inbox, making sure everything goes where, making sure the person does not, respond to the correct emails, things of that sort. Anything that considers needing assistance with. So whether it may be doing a PowerPoint, or you need assistance with, if you're a film producer, you need assistance on set, or just a person that needs someone to, sorry guys, my nose is running, I don't know why, but needs someone to help them stay organized, to assist them with daily tasks. There's people that actually have assistants at a building, at a company that they work for. Yeah, that's me. But I'm the one that you hire, that you technically just need me when you need me, not an everyday basis, maybe once a month, twice a month, or you may need me for the whole month, especially if you have something serious going on. So that's basically what I do. I do offer a lot of different items, which I'll leave my website in the description box. And I'm a business starter. Like, I'm a person that just started her business, so I don't really maybe I shouldn't say that, but I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a person that just I didn't just wake up and say, oh, I want to start a business. It took some time. And let me just go back. Let me go back a little bit. So as far as I can remember, as a little girl, I always was the one that was kind of bossy. I didn't say it, my family did. But I was always the one to do the initiative. Like, I was always the one that, like, I was the lead cashier when we had a cash register. I was the lead banker. Me and my cousins and my sister used to play different little games when we were little. So we would do shopping, and we would write checks because my grandma had a business. So we would write fake checks. And I was the one that typed on the cash register all the time. And I just kind of like always organized stuff. I always made sure that the papers were in order. My grandma has a trucking business, so even my grandma and my grandfather has a trucking business. So even as a little girl in elementary school, I used to go down the street from where my grandfather's building used to be, and I would organize their paperwork. He had an assistant, but I was the one that was organizing, making sure that everything was good. And I always had a good penmanship. Yeah. So I always was able to help with writing, and especially in cursive, to do contracts. So I've been doing that for a while. So that is one of my gifts. I am an administrator. I like to organize. I like to keep things in order. And so after high school, my first job was at Best Buy. I worked seasonal. I got hired actually for, my family's walking in the door. Yeah, that. But I started working at Best Buy doing, now I'm distracted because my mom's about to walk through, and then she's gonna ask me what I'm doing, and then yeah, that's gonna be weird. So I gotta come back. I'm recording a YouTube video when y'all are talking. So I am on my way to the store to pick up some items from my grandmother and my mom, who interrupted the original video. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Maybe I'll do a vlog. We got a big second line coming up next Sunday, so maybe that'll be my next video. Okay, it's green light, so I gotta go. Bye-bye. See ya. So I'm back from the store, from doing everything that my grandma needed me to do. So now I can get back to recording. Hopefully you can't hear anybody in the background. Okay, I forgot to take my shades off. Hopefully you can't hear anything in the background. My little baby cousin is watching. He's not a baby, but he's watching football. The Saints are playing. So back to where I left off. So my very first job was at Best Buy. I got hired as a seasonal cashier because, you know, Best Buy is like big for the Black Friday. So they were hiring people during that time, which I got hired, and I was a part-time cashier. After Thanksgiving, normally they just, after Black Friday, or excuse me, maybe like a week after that, they basically let you go because you're only seasonal. Well, just so happened that I did a good job, as always, and they kept me. They decided to keep me, and within a few months, I was MVP for the cashier department, and then I moved to the customer service. I was a customer service area where you do the returns and you apply for a credit card, stuff like that, by the Geek Squad area. So I was over there. So I went from seasonal part-time cashier to part-time cashier because I was going into college, and then moved to customer service representative. After customer service, my mom worked at a hotel in downtown, and that would become my real adult job. I worked for the Hilton New Orleans Riverside. I was a front desk agent. I got on there, and then I moved from front desk to PBX, which is in the bag, to do telephone calls. When people call the hotel and ask questions that would speak to the operator, that operator would be me. I didn't move from front desk PBX to the executive level, which is where VIP people, important people, would only check in at that certain line. So if you're familiar with Hilton hotels, you know that there's a specific line for Hilton Island members. That was a step up. So I moved to that area, and then I moved to, sorry, my nose is still running. I moved up to the executive lounge, which was on the 29th floor. One team member, employee of the month, twice, I believe. I would stay there for 3 years, and after that, a position opened up at our sister hotel, which was around the corner, the Embassy Suites, where I would move to the sales office, and I was a group sales coordinator. I did contracts. Once the contracts were signed, like for Essence, Jazz Fest, or Bayou Classic, I would put the reservations and make it available where you could make reservations online. So I was like the coordinator for the office. There was another lady there that was a sales coordinator, but I did mostly group stuff, and I would stay there for 3 years. So yeah, I'm not gonna really maybe that'll be another video of why I left my job, because as you can see, all of the jobs that I moved on from were to better myself. They were to broaden my horizons, basically. They were promotions. They weren't, I just didn't walk off the job. But I did leave Embassy. I did leave the hotel industry, and I'll do a video on that because it's important, because someone could possibly be going through the same thing, or currently at their job now that I went through. So I'm not going to get into detail, only just out of respect for myself and out of respect for the company, because I absolutely love Hilton. I do, and I wouldn't change anything about it. It was a great experience. It molded me. I made good money. And I could have. Is that? I could have made a career out of that, but I wanted more. I've always been in school. My major is psychology, like I said in my first video, with a minor in criminal justice. So there is another area that I've always wanted to go in. It was a job. It was to work and pay my bills and get me through school, and that's what it did. After that, I went on to not work. I saved enough money to be okay for about 8 months, I think. I went 8 months without a job. And then I got hired by my church. And then now I'm just, and now I'm currently at UPS, seasonal. That's a brief history of jobs that I've had. It's kind of too long, but so into what I do and why I do. So the business, like I said, is called TEA, the Executive Administrator. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I just didn't really, I don't know. I never really wanted to be a business owner, but I wanted my own business. So I don't know, it's weird to say that, but the virtual assistant company it really can be a good thing. I just don't know how to Okay, so let me just tell you that I got a person over here, my aunt who's staring at me, and then I got my grandma on this side, and my mama and my uncle over here cooking, and I'm coughing. It's just a lot going on. He's sweeping. Somebody's sleeping over there. My mama is sweeping, and I got asthma, and all that stuff is coming over here. It's just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to record a video. I'm going to have to cut that because, yeah. But I'm going to bring you around the house to show you these people one day because my family is funny and they're crazy. And they just won't let me be great right now. Yeah, so virtual assistants. It is like the new thing that's going on. People are hiring virtual assistants because they don't want to pay nobody to have to, just literally stay with them in an office. They only need you for certain tasks, they hire you. So you should click the link in the description box and hire me because I need clients and you may want to be my client. Let's get into let's talk about my face. Would y'all like to see a makeup video of me getting ready with me? Would y'all? Okay. I think you would. All right. I'm running out of time here. I gotta go. But I'll be back next Sunday to do a vlog. Okay? So, comment, subscribe, tell your friends all about Brittany's new channel because it is the bomb, wouldn't you think? Okay, y'all. See you. Hey guys, so I'm sorry I got off track with this video. I really wanted to talk about the services that I offer and talk more in depth about stepping out on faith and opening up your own business. So very soon I'll come with a video on that to talk specifically about the services I offer and more about how to step out on faith and move on from a corporate job. So thank you for watching. See you guys. Bye-bye.